Welcome back, friends, to the Renegades of Punk and to the campfire. We're looking to set things straight with a man named Rinko and one of the Huana tribe. We're currently in Satahusi, one of the Huana tribe settlements, which is a pretty good one. We had contact with one of the Mataru, and the troublemaker is one of the Mataru. That's the highest class of the Huana. So the rulers are making trouble here. They cannot behave, it seems. But for now, we want to level up and then go and clear the charges and get this thing in order. The offender, who beat someone to death over an expletive, or nearly beat someone to death, that's her. Just wants to send a healer and give the money back that she won in a card game. That's all this one was about, but she doesn't want to apologize. Too proud. For now, though, I'll level up a bit. We want to have some athletics on Adonan. Yeah, because he's not athletic enough. And streetwise is nice. I want him to learn history. He's interested in history. He's a Crusader after all, maybe. He's interested in the Crusader kings. Let's see. An ability for our class. Yeah, we're Paladin or Fighter. Let's see what we can learn as a Paladin. We have Lay on Hands already. We could also learn Flames of Devotion. Getting more damage as burn. Fast Runner is pretty good, but we don't really need Disengaging, I suspect. We have Faith and Conviction. The defenses are directly affected by the degree to which she acts in accordance with the belief of their order. Bonus or penalty is applied to the defense based on how well the paladin's reputations align with their order's preferred behaviors. We have Deep Faith. That means 10 all defenses directly affected. Again, granting them increased defensive bonuses. I think we should do that. I mean, we have a pretty friendly order for him, and we certainly act friendly towards most people. So hopefully that will be it. On the other hand, we have Retribution here. Self when damaged, plus 5% damage. When suffering damage, gain a stacking bonus to damage dealt on your next weapon attack. Stacks up to 5 times. As he has a tank, that's pretty good. 5% more damage with weapons. Stacking up to 5 times, which means 25% more damage. That's pretty nice, I must say. So it's either defense, or that would probably change later as we have more reputations, or this one. But we don't have a good weapon already, so... And he's also not the damage dealer, so maybe this first. This we'll certainly try to take later on. Deep Faith, here we go. We have the Deep Faith now. What else could we go for? Is there something special here? Arms Bearer. Yeah, because we're a black jacket. We could go Arms Bearer and have another set of weapons to choose from. But that's a little bit over the top, I think. So let's go for that. We have Deep Faith. And even more defenses, which is pretty good. Then Quoril Yogsword, our priest. Let's have a look at him. Now, he's our healerish, and we want him to have religion, metaphysics, and alchemy, if it works out that way. Alchemy is pretty clear. Then religion is pretty good. Metaphysics, yeah, let's give him some metaphysics to balance this out. He's the one, he's pretty deep into that, and he's pretty, as you can see, he's faithful. He's praying right now. Let's see. Could have a druid ability or a priest ability. Already have nature's vigor. Fit inspiration. A couple of things. Fast runner is of course nice for him, but we don't want that maybe. Let's have a look at the priest, Eothas priest abilities. We have Restore, which is of course good. We have the Sunbeam. And we should maybe, now that we have a full group, a blessing would probably be great for the insightful inspiration. 5 perception, that's pretty great. Then we have Gurstine Duskwalker, our blood mage. And we want her to be focused on Arcana, mostly. She's very arcane after all, right? And also insight and diplomacy. Ooh, diplomacy, she's not that good, but insight she is. But we want her to be better at diplomacy. We want someone who can negotiate. And she's certainly used to that as a blood mage. She had to negotiate very often, I guess. Look at her, how cool she looks with that torch and the hair. Diplomacy, hopefully good. Insight, hopefully good. She's the only insightful one. Look at that. Nice. Here we go. Now, let's choose an ability. So you have that passive Blood Mage. We could go for Arms Bearer. Nah, not really. We had Slicken, because Slicken's so great. There's more. There's more. See, Slicken is versus Reflex. Something else would be nice to have. I mean, the Fan of Flames is pretty useful, but maybe Spirit Shield is good, right? Armor going up, Eldritch Aim, Aware for 1 round. Huh, but it's free. So that's kind of good. Ghost Blades. Oh, that's also versus Reflex. That's versus Deflection. That's interesting. Damage and minus accuracy. So cold that it does freeze damage and reduces its accuracy. For 2 rounds. That's not bad. How about the Jolting Touch? That jumps around. On the other hand, we have the Chill Fog, blinding or versus accuracy, and pretty good range. With its double, 40 deflection. Whoa, that's crazy good. 3 armor rating was 40. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I think I want to risk the Chill Fog. Chill Fog is just a good one. Have to be very careful with her, though. So hey, that's our people. Now, let's return to the village.
Leave it to me.
Around here. We have also taken some wares that were just lying around, you know, in locked possessions. Now let's go to where actually? To Rinko's home maybe. Let's discuss this with him. And see what he says now. Let's give him the money too. So we can clear this mess up a bit. Yeah, he's been hit pretty much. I mean, he didn't probably behave right, but he didn't deserve that, right?
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
I spoke to Mokia. Let's tease him a little bit. She claims that she won fairly and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece. Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
And it's true. It's true. But we could intimidate him into confessing to Darmo. It might help if you didn't call them savages, but okay, I mean... The law is on my side, but not if the money belonged to her. I mean, yeah, she gave him that kind of beating. She owes him. She owes him. She didn't apologize, so I don't know why we'd lie there. She apologized and returned your money. Here we go.
She what?
He eyes the coin purse in his hand and then angles a one-eyed glower up at you.
Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear? Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that.
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
Yeah, he's one of the poorer people. Even though he's got a pretty nice house for being poor, right? Yeah, he's thankful. His head drops back onto the pillow and he raises an arm in a weak gesture of farewell. Helping the right people is not always the right thing, right? They were both kind of a little bit bad. So what about now? We could look around a little bit here. Maybe find some more things to do before we have to go out there and look at the Nguithen dig site. We really want maybe some equipment or something like that. Speak to Damo though now.
Gods, I beg you, grant me a posting on the far side of the world.
Alright, yeah. We'll do that. Favorable omen. There's a commoner. There were these... Oh, there's someone else here. Is that a trader?
Here you find civilization, Aimiko. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive.
Oh my goodness, the jungle.
That is... unless you prepare yourself, ne?
I understand.
A
What do you have for
wise
sale?
and prudent decision.
What do we have here? Wow. Physicus belt, 10% healing done. Ooh. Swordsman's braces. Hits converted to grazes from melee weapons. Oh, I believe the Physicus belt could be pretty good. I mean, these weapons are all great, kind of, but that belt... What do we have in the stash? We don't need the simple clothing here anymore. Nor the leather armor. Let us see. Let's sell some of these clothes. Maybe one shield. Let's get this done. We've got that belt. And that belt should go to our healer. Really nice. Apart from holding up one's trousers, belts are much favored by enchanters. Quoril was gonna do good with this thing. Oh yeah, there's someone.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps?
Let me see what
Have
we
a
have.
look.
A ring of minor deflection. Yeah, that's too minor for us. Death small. Oh. There's so many interesting items, it's great. Still though,
Leave it to
oh,
me.
there's something we can take here.
Fresh fish!
Kappa leaf out here. What kind of barrel? There's something hidden here. What is that? A ring of unshackling. What does that thing do? Grants suppress affliction. Stifles detrimental conditions through sheer force of will, temporarily suspending hostile status effects on allies. The area of effect. Nice. Yeah, that's something for our healer, definitely.
A spy, no doubt about it.
Quite the dramatic entrance for a spy.
Royal Deadfire Company works with all types.
On a Deerwood ship, they don't have the imagination.
Interesting, interesting. Now, what's that glow here?
I'll have.
And what's in this? Rice wine. There's the jail here. Yeah, let's look into the jail, why not? Madiko, I can do nothing without more guards, she says. What's going on here?
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
The watch commander looks up at you after her listless greeting, and you notice that she has a dark bruise around one eye. She grimaces, but does not turn away. What happened to you?
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Something you wanted?
That questionable person here. Maybe we should rescue him. Makes things a little bit more spicy, right? How are things here?
We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse.
Don't see many guards here, though.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Cultists?
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere.
I could maybe go speak to him.
Kue, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I hear by choice. Why do this?
Seems like a good chance to crack some skulls. No, it seems only sensible to be on good terms with the commander. No, I mean, it's rather this. Eothas is responsible for all of this. I've had enough of the gods appending people's lives wherever they feel like it.
We have suffered misfortune, it is true. But I do not think we have given the gods cause to involve themselves. It was only a storm. The rest, greed and opportunity.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it.
We'll see. We'll see. About him, can we talk to
Ado,
him?
stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
All around, yes. The man in the cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you.
Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
Do you know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... Every one of them, sir.
Okay.
You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
He clenches his fists, raising them above his head for emphasis. Yeah, he's got the best resume there. Why did you end up here?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time. Had I the coin?
You
Right.
walked out on a tab, Ruggiere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Xavier, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
I could maybe use you on my crew for entertainment. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
Any suggestions?
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
Ruggiere leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cell, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bars, sighing.
The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
He turns a finger in small circles by the lock and winks clumsily at you.
You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain.
Oh God, no.
Norgund, in the Kraken's Eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
He raises his brows and grins toothily. All right, farewell. Farewell. So it's 400 pieces. Oh, well, maybe let's help her and then see if we can get this unfortunate individual out. Yeah, I mean, he did something to Thorol, and Thorol we like, so we're not gonna get him out at any notice. But maybe he could be useful later on. Maybe it could be useful to have him on board. He certainly can walk when the ship is in heavy seas, if he can walk in this state he's in. So, let's see. Yeah, first we want something to be made clear, though. Let's see, though, there was Henrik and a craftsman and all of these people. A deer-wooden cap, now you're here to stay. Yeah, we'll talk to these.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. The flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. What is this? The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin, and... Oh, I need a pause. So we'll pause here. Cliffhang with this strange missionary woman. And we'll return to this in a moment. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, my friends, and happy gaming.